I sat there for 30 minutes. Well, have you guys ever recorded anything? Or you thought you recorded something, sat there for minutes on end? Mine was 28 minutes. And realized you didn't hit record? Yep. I just did that. So, what's up? Welcome back. I am doing this again. Second time. Second shot. Record. Good. All right. So, sorry. These walls can only hold so much toddler noise without you guys hearing it. So, you guys are going to have to deal with it. Welcome back. Thank you for coming. My name is Mirko. This is my YouTube channel, Mirko Media. I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. Today I was going over what I've been up to. You guys saw the new intro, right? Hope you guys like that. A couple clips here showing that I shot it, showing when I shot it, what time of day that I shot it, which was just before sunset. We got some nice golden hour clips. Golden hour shots. I was shooting with Franco, also known as Francoach. That's his YouTube channel. That can be right somewhere there. And he was on the podcast, on the first podcast that I shot. Also Maxwell, he's there too. Good buddy of mine. He's like I'm like his apprentice. He's like my Yoda for this stuff. You know, I kind of hit him up, try to find answers, and he's the guy. We'll get right into it. So, shot the intro. So I shot the intro and it was great. Had a great time. Shot it on a 50 millimeter. Really nice. On my Canon 80D, which is a crop sensor, but crop sensor doesn't mean anything really. I shoot and it comes in well. Shot it out here in East County, San Diego. This place called Mount Helix. If you guys are ever interested, you guys should check it out. Got good shots here of golden hour shots. We had different little fixtures there that we were able to get. Shooting within the plants to get good foreground. We were getting some shots, some low shots on this stone wall to get nice foreground. Came out really nice. Just staying busy and looking over all this footage. Great view of the valley, which is got some great sunset shots, and got some really good landscape shots, which was awesome. I shot a lot of this. My buddy Maxwell shot it all on 24, who got me the footage, and then also, so the footage was shot in half of the footage was shot in like 24 frames per second, and then the other half was shot in 60 frames per second. We didn't do like the 120. But not yet. You guys will see that soon. So I'll incorporate that into the videos. Luckily, using the 24 and the 60 has made me more creative. And that definitely helps. I didn't want to rely on the 120 frames per second. Which, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I guess you can either ask me or look it up on YouTube. But pretty much is what you need to shoot some real crisp, buttery smooth B-roll. So anyways, aside from that, we had Maxwell with the Ronin S stabilizer. Francoach was my subject, and then we were kind of feeding off of each other and getting some good shots. Also, I was logging in this vlog so that to give you an update on everything that's been going on, everything that's been, what I've been doing with my quarantine, my isolation period, my social distancing, being a family guy. Not a family guy, I like that show. But a family man with a kid, and being honest that it kind of gets stressful through these times. Yes, COVID-19 is out there. Yes, 500,000 people are there. I just kind of wanted to relate with you guys on this subject because when you start isolating from people, I mean, yeah, I know we can FaceTime and all that jazz, but it's kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, you, as a human being, we want to be with others. We want to associate with others. We want to love. We want to be in relationships. I know some of us, we like to have our privacy, and that's cool, you know. But on a majority basis, we all try to associate with each other at some point. You know, the social distancing is weird, isn't it? Like 6 feet, hand sanitizer is like everybody's gross. Like that's how we kind of see it. Like, oh my gosh, like is that guy wearing a mask? Am I wearing a mask? Where is my mask? That guy's coughing. I need to get out of here. No, it gets weird, and I wanted to come on here to just kind of say that. I mean, I know you guys know it. You guys say it. Did you guys record it and say it? No, and that's why I did it. So that, I mean, you're trying to be a family guy. You're trying to be a family man. You try to be, you know, you try to take care of the family. You might kind of be old school and like you're the man of the house. Maybe you're a single mother. You know, you're making those leaps and you're trying to protect your family. Or even you're just single and you know what it is to take care of the family, or you're being taken care of and you're like, man, I see this, and yes, my dad or my mom is taking those steps to help, you know, stocking up on food, doing all that stuff, and which is great. You know, I've been stocking up a little bit too, but I'm trying to get too much into it. Like I don't want to show panic because then other people panic. I want to be optimistic, I want to be positive, but truly believe it. And I'm not trying to lie to myself. Like I really believe that. And I think that if you can actually believe it, I think you should maintain that positivity, because those good vibes is contagious, just as being negative. And unfortunately, being negative is a little more contagious than being positive. And there's a lot more negative out there than there is positive. So I really think you guys should do your part of maybe just recognizing where you're at with these days when the crisis hits. Like, who are you? What character are you portraying as you're being, in a sense, a little selfish to protect your family, to help your family, to make sure everything is good. Be mindful of your neighbors and your friends and your family. Just because if you keep stocking up on items that you see fit, that you see that you need, but you're not giving them a chance to be able to stock up a little bit, it kind of is like you're only as strong as your weakest link. And in your community, everybody needs to be together. We, as a world, as a humankind, like as a species, we all need to help each other. So I hope that everybody's being mindful. I hope that everybody is, sorry, I had to take out my wallet. I hope that everybody's really, doing their part. I hope everybody's taking care of that and taking care of themselves and stay healthy. Like, just because you can't go to a gym doesn't mean you can't do stuff. I'm guilty. I should listen to what I'm saying too. But just because I haven't doesn't mean I can't speak it out, because I believe it's true. Do some yoga, get inside your mind, like relax, do your thing, get some toilet paper, get some water, but don't go crazy, like give other people a chance. And if you can relay this to other people too, we need to relay that positiveness, the positive vibes. It just makes sense, because we're gonna be a wreck. I mean, when one person panics, everybody panics. It's just crazy out there. It's crazy out there, isn't it? It's nuts. So going to a store and seeing empty shelves, it just seems like it went from like you didn't know how alive your store was, even at 11 o'clock, just before they closed, and you were like the only customer in there. Like that is like when you see full shelves, that is alive. When you see empty shelves, it just seems so desolate. You seem so like it's like a Black Friday, but it's like all over the place every day, all the time, on everything, especially water. Why teepee? Like, do people take craps more during pandemics? Like, I don't I don't know why that's such a big issue. Shit, go buy a bidet, get a little spout, like, clean the booty. But water, I get it. But I couldn't even fill up a 5 gallon jug. That's crazy. I had to go to a couple of dispensers to go get some water because 24 packs were out of the question. And everybody that I did find that were selling them were like overcharging, which was not good, especially not for essential items. Like, I get it, you want to make a buck, but these are essential. Like, we need water, we need stuff. It's not like somebody has trendy shoes and they're like, oh yeah, everybody loves these Nikes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna charge $350 for them. I only paid $60. Like, okay, I get you, bro. But not for like essential supplies. Like, you really need to, be, like I said, be mindful of your neighbors and people around you. They might need it more than you think, or maybe don't even have access to it. Shit, I even bought a filter for the faucet because I was afraid I wasn't gonna have access to water. That kind of got stressful, which is why I went MIA for a little bit, and you guys didn't see me, and I was posting every day and doing all that, and then all of a sudden, I was just gone. Kind of just stressed me out a little bit. I needed to word it out. I needed to speak it out. And this is the first time I'm really like talking about it all. It's tough. It's tough to see. It's tough to find empty shelves, and people have masks on, and you have to be like 6 feet, away. It's not normal behavior. It's not. As a community, where you might not even know the person. You're probably a jerk yourselves. You probably give that face, your resting bitch face, or whatever you want to call it. But it was different, Now, like, either people are coming together and they're really nice, and I see that and I appreciate that, and that's great. Or sometimes you just catch people and they're just like super distant, super not wanting to hear that. They don't want to see that. They don't embrace your presence. They don't ask how you're doing. I mean, I'm so happy that a lot of these retail stores, like the grocery stores, which, I applaud for you guys being open. You guys expose yourself and you guys are being super clean. I see the gloves on. I see everything, like, that's good. But like, they're really doing their part to be polite, to just be overly polite. I guess not too much, but it's nice. It's nice to see like humanity can still come together, and luckily these companies are doing it right. They're incorporating those real mannerisms, which how we should be every day to each other. I don't have to work for a retail store to treat somebody well. And if I need to greet somebody from 6 feet away, but ask them how their day's going, or something, like, I believe I wanna, I'll do that. I'll do that. Speaking about it just makes me reflect, and now I'm really understanding how bad we need it. Like, we need that in our lives. We need to calm down. We need to relax. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's okay, like, but seriously, we need to relax on buying all that stuff, because I mean, some of the elderly don't even have access to that stuff, and if they have to wake up between 6 and 8 in the morning to get there, only when they get their private hour to go and shop, or there's certain specified time to go shop, because we don't want to expose them to this as much as all the young cats like us that can get it, and in a sense do fine, as long as you don't have a type of underlying condition or whatever. Like, even if they do separate that time and make that time, I mean, not all the elderly are getting paid well. Social Security isn't what it used to be, and I think you guys should check in on any neighboring elderly that might need something. So that's tough. My little boy's kind of acting up because he's in like a cave basically, so we try to play with him. We do want to go to a park and stuff. Kind of makes me regret why we haven't gone as much, as much as we should. So I'm definitely, just give me a perspective though. I know my lady's probably been going crazy, staying in the house. She probably just wants to get out. She was loving yoga and doing her thing and going to the gym, and now, well, that's out of the question. I know she could do yoga now, which she does, but this kid is just, he just wants to be with his mom. So it doesn't really let her do much. Sometimes it's hard for me to escape and come in here and shoot. But we all gotta make we can all figure out a way. So I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to the fam. I hope you guys are doing good. Especially my siblings, so I always maintain close communication. Yeah, I really hope everything is just, solid. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's having a good time. You could still have a good time at home. Look for routines. Find new things. Do the things that you thought you didn't have time for. Well, you don't have any other engagements other than work and going grocery shopping for the most part, and you can now do them. So be productive. Let's all make stuff. Let's all create something. Let's all, whether it is creating content or creating a better home, organizing everything a little better. Let's make it easier to live at home. But be proactive. And maybe play some board games. It's kind of nice to get your face out of a computer or a phone, like shut this video off and go play a board game or something. Like that's good too. It's kind of good to go back a little bit, get a little nostalgic sometimes. I like that. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to rant a little bit, talk to you guys about, what I've been doing to keep myself busy, aside from, editing videos, looking over videos, hanging out, watching a bunch of Netflix shows and Hulu shows. I'm guilty. But yeah, hope you guys take care. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for listening in. So this is, again, Mirko of Mirko Media, podcast Mirko Talks, and I am out. I recorded this time. Yeah, I recorded this time. I did this twice, people. Please tell me you're going to watch this. Hopefully you watched it all the way. Thank you. These are my light remotes. Bam. Bam. Now, I'm recording looking like a rapper in this video. Because in the last one, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And I said, man, this looks like a rapper or something. And I was like, oh, my chain's glistening. I got no Jesus piece. But, we can just get to it. Like, oh, I can't stop it there. Is that ASMR? Wait. No, do it again. Does that sound crazy? I feel like it does. Oh, wait, look, you hear the sizzle. What? That's cool. Maybe we'll do an ASMR thing. Try it out. All right, for real, I'm out.